Are the floodgates about to open? Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday, June 26th, 2024. My name is samshalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, a Biden senior Pentagon official came out yesterday and claimed that policies focused on non-binary identities are essential for national security. What? That one pretty much leaves me speechless. I think it speaks for itself. Russia, Putin came out yesterday and said that Russia says 92% of trade payments with Belarus is conducted in national currencies, 90% with China, and more than 50% with India. And he was quoted as saying, the dollar has discredited itself. Not a big surprise there. Their particular monetary system is skyrocketing, and there's going to be some fallout from it for the US dollar. That is, in my opinion. Yesterday, it was announced that Hunter Biden's law license has been suspended in DC. Good news, more is happening, and like I said at the beginning, are the floodgates about to open? Well, it could very well be, especially with Assange free now. The Associated Press is launching an independent sister organization to raise $100 million to expand state and local news. Why do you think they're doing that? Because mainstream knows that nobody's listening to them anymore. They've been lying for so long, they have no credibility. So now they're just going to try and shift that over to another name. Well, I don't think it's going to work, but again, I'll keep an eye on it. Representative Matt Gaetz introduced a bill Tuesday that would allow Americans to pay their federal income tax in Bitcoin. Now, great for Bitcoin, but again, the question is, should we be paying federal income tax? Well, I've had guests on the show, and you can see the interviews on my website. But again, the bigger issue is Bitcoin is coming into its own. If you'd like to learn how to buy Bitcoin, how to hold it, go to my website, and there's a button right on the front page. I'll walk you through the process. It's a fairly simple process. The Biden campaign spokesman, Adrian Elrod, said that Joe Biden won't commit to taking a drug test before the debate. Gee, what a surprise. Who would have ever guessed that he's not willing to take a drug test? Well, I think we all know what's going on behind the scenes. What has it been, 10 days that he's been in Delaware or Camp David or someplace preparing for the debate? Well, I think we all know what's going on there. This next story, the FBI turned off cameras ahead of the Mar-a-Lago raid, admits to adding cover sheets to documents before taking photographs for evidence. Now, many of us in this community knew all this was going on, but the fact that it's coming out even more is very encouraging, in my opinion. NBC News came out with a story yesterday that the President Trump gag order was partially lifted in the hush money case ahead of the first presidential debate. This is a big development. Now, I believe he's able to talk about the jury and the verdicts or what have you, but he's not able to talk about the court or their staff or something to that effect. But the fact that the gag order has been partially relieved, boy, that's a huge development for us. A longtime Clinton advisor says that CNN will stack the deck against President Trump. They said, quote, I think the moderator's objective is probably to take President Trump down. You can't really be a CNN moderator and let him off the hook. Well, we know that. President Trump's going into at least a 3-on-1 debate, the two moderators and Biden. But I am confident that he'll be up to the task. Now, this next story, I have to be careful how I say it for obvious reasons. But there is new information that shows that a certain 3-letter agency, beginning with the letter C, had contractors colluded with the Biden campaign to discredit the Hunter Biden laptop story. Now, this is from the House Judiciary. Now, this should be front page news on every major mainstream media, and it's not at this point, but the fact that it's out there now and the Judiciary Committee is talking about it is a big development. And then lastly today, Senator Ted Cruz says he is, quote, incredibly bullish on Bitcoin because the government can't control it. The fact that there are only going to be 21 million Bitcoin is a big damn deal. This is according to him. Now, again, as you know, I'm a proponent of Bitcoin. This is not financial advice. This is just what I do. So if you're interested in getting Bitcoin and holding it, go to samshalhoub.com. There's a button right on the first page. So that's all we have for today. I hope everyone keeps their heads about them. There is a lot going on. I don't say this to fearmonger. I merely say this to be prepared. Make sure that you have your head on a swivel because it could get spicy over the next couple of days with the debate and all. So I hope you have a great day and we'll talk again soon.